Hey, the realest gang, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I have another prophetic word for y'all. And today's prophetic word is: there is going to be a process of elimination in your life. If not, it's already happening. And you have to understand that where you're going, not a lot of people can go with you. You have to understand that people are for a reason, a season, a lesson, and even a blessing, but these people not in particular. They might have shown you something or taught you something in a season that you were in, but that doesn't mean that they were meant to be in your life for the long run. I'm noticing that God is doing something within the body of his kingdom. I'm seeing a lot of people just basically coming to him, and the reason of that being is because now we're seeing things for what they are, and we can't be blind to it. We cannot be blind to our purpose in life. The reason why a lot of people are mad at you is because of the fact that they wanted to be the God in your life. It goes deeper, guys. This is why you need to take these people out of your life, because they love to see you where you're at. They love to see you stumble and fall, and they like to be the ones to have that validation and to have that authority to pick you back up like there's some type of God. What God is saying is that you're replacing him with them. So you're making a God out of them and not going to God for God himself. Okay, let me give y'all an overview of what I heard. I was in prayer yesterday, and I was just like, why is it that this person tells me when I'm struggling, right? This person always says, you need to do this, you need to do that. You need to go to God, you need to repent, blah, blah, blah. And then when I do it, it's like we're not cool anymore. It's like I'm changing my life around, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then this person just starts to like be irritated by me or just be mean to me or whatever the case may be. I was just thinking, like, why is it every time that I come to you, God, that this person starts getting mad at me and like they start to wild out on me, they start to disrespect me? And God was telling me is because they're not the God of your life anymore. You don't put them on that pedestal anymore. You don't need them in that sense. Let me break it down like this. When somebody is insecure, aka the narcissist, and they don't get that validation, they don't get that supply, and they don't feel needed anymore, they're gonna be mad at you, and they're gonna come at you in crazy ways. And it doesn't matter if it's in a negative way, they just want your attention. You get what I'm saying? So they're gonna come at you to feel that control, like that they still have that control over you. So for example, if you're just going about your day, you're watching TV, then this narcissist comes out of nowhere and they're just like, what are you watching? Like, you shouldn't be watching this. Like, you should be studying something, like this, that, and the third. Just minding your business in that sense. Like, but you're not doing nothing wrong. You're just being entertained in that sense. And they just start complaining for no reason. You're just over here like, like, what's your problem? This, that, and the third. So then you start going at it with this person, and then it becomes this big old argument. And then that person feels empowered again in that sense. And it's twisted. It is twisted. It's kind of twisted, because it's like, it doesn't matter if it's negative energy or positive energy. They just want your energy, period. They want to be that God in your life, and this is why when you were down, they were there. Because in that downness, they could manipulate you. They can come at you when you were in that vulnerable state, and just be filled with that supply, be filled with that validation. Like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm him, I'm her. Like, yeah, I'm that person, I'm that it person. You get what I'm saying? Like they wanted to fill some type of void that they were feeling inside. And that void was by coming to you and being your God. So what does the narcissist do in your vulnerable states? They direct you, they tell you this, they tell you that. They tell you the things that you want to hear in that sense. Not that you want to hear, but the things that you need to hear. And it's just like when you do it, when you stop being a hypocrite and you start doing the things that they tell you, like they start hating you. And it's just like weird. And the reason that they start hating you is because you're not doing it their way. They're giving you a way of doing things, right? And it's the good way, essentially. But then when you start doing it, you're doing it the God way. Because God is ordering you. God is guiding you. God is the one who's taking their position. But God has been there the whole time. But I'm just saying, they're not more powerful than God. I'm just saying that that's how twisted they think. That's how delusional they are. That they think that God is taking their spot. This was a deep revelation, guys. I haven't really heard people speaking on this topic like, oh yeah, the narcissist is trying to be your God. But essentially, that's what the narcissist does. They want to be your God. They want to do what God does in your life. They want to take over. They want to take control over all. That's the basis of a narcissist, and the way that they think is they want to take control over you, period. Because where they're at is like down here. And when they see you, they see potential. But when you're at a vulnerable state, they want to keep you there because then you're aligned. But when you start to get up there on God's plan, on God's purpose for you, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like you. They're not going to appreciate the changes that you're making in your life, because they look at you and they know what to do. That's the crazy part. They look at you and they know what to do because they're telling us what to do, right? And they're being hypocritical. They're not changing their ways. But they look at you and they see that you're changing your ways, and they hate it because they will want to do that but don't have the courage to do it. This is another reason they hate you, because you're having the courage and the motivation to do it. You're not needing them as you needed them before. You're not putting them as your God. Like, you're just not doing it anymore. You're just going where God is directing you. You're doing a 360 in your life, and you're reaching for the sky. Like, the sky is the limit for you. And they see this and they hate it and they're jealous of it. They hate it and they're jealous of it because this is things that they want to do. But like I said, they don't have the courage. They don't have the motivation. They're cowards because they stay stuck in their thoughts. They don't reach their highest potential because they live in this delusion and this illusion that their minds will get them where they want to go. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to do none of that. But they think in their delusional mind that they're going to get somewhere with just sitting there and telling this person what to do, telling this person what to do, when they need when they need to be worried about their own life. Like, let's be real. The countless of narcissists I've come across have yet to do whatever they have said they're going to do.